Yeah, mate, the Chinese, mate, they got the glow-in-the-dark pigs. I can tell you that. It's a true, mate. A glow-in-the-dark. Not sure about that. Not sure why they need a glow-in-the-dark bacon. Yeah, but that's what is happening. I can tell you. Fluorescent green protein. Pump it into pig. I can tell you in a little embryo, mate, and then it make a glow-in-the-dark pig. But I want to get one of them for Stella. I can tell you that. Stella want one of them. I say that are not natural. That are not natural, Stella. Yeah, the glow-in-the-dark piggy not a good. Not a good. I can tell you that. But Stella tell me things too. I can tell you. She obsessed with like animal poo. Her mother was like into that. And she tells me about the cow dung. It sets hard in the hot sun, mate. But I can tell you. But I already knew that. I said that to Stella. It's not new to me, mate. Cow dung sets hard everywhere in the sun. But she tell me in dry countries and also like in content you can do stuff to it. But I tell her it's not important to me, Stella. It's not important. If the mosquitoes are biting you, mate, yeah, you just let them go. That's conservation, mate. Okay? She want to burn cow dung, something like that, to scare away these mosquitoes. But I said never, and never, Stella. I can tell you, you need to get your stuff together, mate. She needs to know that about me. I've got my stuff together. I got my whole ways of thinking, Stella. Okay? I tell her that because she needs to know about that. And she knows now. She knows now not to tell me about the animal feces, but she still does. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why about that. That's why I've been telling her about the glow-in-the-dark pigs. But her mind straight away go to glow-in-the-dark pig feces. I'm not sure about that. But pig feces are not good for the environment. I can tell you. But I'll tell Stella that too. Oh, look at that. Ocean debris, mate. I can tell you. That a thoughtless person. Yes, a thoughtless person has done that. I can tell you. Because it's true. Yes, look at it. That is ocean debris. We can see that together, you and me. And we got this guy. He's going to pick that up, mate. I can tell you. He's not going to walk past that. Because that's not good for the environment. Welfare knows about these things. Yes, look at that. Look at that. Yes, I can see that. The balls and a sports club, mate. Okay, we got a member. Maybe that has lost his letter. Maybe cast their friend that into the sea. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about these things. But I can tell you about them. Tell Stella things to educate her. But she always trying to educate me. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that, Stella. Tell her. But she's not as I can tell you that she always got that on her mind, mate, the animal poo. Okay, animal poo this and animal poo that, mate. I say, what did you grow up early learning about animal poo? Okay, because your mother did not teach you. She not teach you about other things. Besides animal poo. Okay, I can tell you. It's what happened to you, Stella. It's the truth too. Mate, I can tell you that Stella was always telling me about the crazy like family members, mate. I can tell you. She got a lot of freaks in her family. I can tell you that. It's freaking me out, mate, even to hear about these people. No wonder she wants to eat like a guinea pigs with my father, mate. She got a taste for bushmeat now. Because her family are sick people, mate. She got an uncle. He got an uncle that hunt. He like to shoot the animal. He like to shoot the first animal, mate. But his dog shot him in the hip, mate. I can tell you that. His dog stood on his loaded gun, mate, in the back of the car and bang, and shot him in the hip. I can tell you that. Cause Stella tell me that. And the same dog, mate, it was barely injured when it tried to lick a biscuit crumbs out of like a falling, the paper shredders, mate. Carelessly, mate, the guy he dropped his biscuit crumbs inside there, and the dog was barely hurt from that. You can't lick shredders, mate. It's not good. It's not good. But it was not a hunting dog. That's what Stella tell me. But I'm not sure about that, Stella, because I can tell you, mate, the dog was hunting something. Biscuit crumbs and the man. The biscuit. I'm not sure. That's maybe a reward for hunting your uncle, mate, because your uncle was a sick man. I can tell you. I tell Stella all the time. I say, Stella, your family members that creep me out, mate. I can tell you. Even she had an auntie that had died and stood on her feet, mate. They're like an elephant. Elephants have been known to like stay standing. I can tell you that. After they've died, and that's like your auntie. It's like your auntie Betty, mate. I can tell you. She died standing up, mate. I tell Stella. That's like a ghost story, Stella. It's a ghost story, mate. Save it for the campfire. But look at this guy. We got him. He's picking up rubbish, mate, like a real man. I can tell you. Like a true seasoned wildfire. I can tell you that. Yes, that's good. Good for environment to do such things. I can tell you. I tell Stella that. But she always remained back to her freaky family. I want to talk about that. I said, mate, you need maybe a counselor for that, not me. I'm not the one for that, Stella. I can tell you. That only freak me out, mate. Okay? What if you get old and die on your feet? Okay? It's freaky. It's freaky. But your auntie was supernatural, mate. She was not of this earth, Stella. I tell you. I tell you that. But she's too busy eating bushmeat with my father. She got a taste for that. Because she's poor, I can tell you. She's not a rich woman. She's a poor woman. Eating bushmeat with my father. Guinea pigs. Guinea pigs. Not a nice and not pleasant business, I can tell you. That's what I get out of it. Yeah, mate, Stella's got a lot of personal issues, mate. She needs to address, face them. I'm not sure about that. She needs to get help with them. It's quite complicated stuff, mate. I can tell her. And she needs to face the fears, mate. I can tell you. Like her grandmother was killed by catfishes, and so was her mother. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence, Stella. I can tell you. That's there's something strange going on there, mate. I can tell you. Get to the bottom of that. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful wildfire. That's him. Yes. Ah, that they are saving turtles. Saving a rubbish tea from the sea. I can tell you. I can tell you. Like I tell Stella, mate, your mother and grandmother's deaths were not a coincidence, mate. I can tell you. It's got something to do with the other, mate. I can tell you that. But she not to face that. But you got to face this thing. So when your grandmother is killed by catfish fumes, entering a room that she living in, she got living in that catfish room, and you not happen to her, she died. And then her mother too. I'm not sure, but that is unnatural for a young girl to go up to study catfishes. I can't tell you. I'm not sure about these things. I'm traumatized by his beauty. That a beautiful man there. But yes, but I'm not sure. I remain professional about these things. Stella's family history is quite a mixture, a bag of crazies. I can tell you. I can tell you these things. Look at him. A beautiful scanning. They're scanning for rubbish and little baby sea turtles. I can see that. But Stella can't see the relationship between her mother and her grandmother was a sickening one. I can tell you. The grandmother sniffed them fumes of the cat poo and she died. I can tell you. And then Stella's mother got up to study poos of animals, mate, and eventually catfishes killed her too. That's natural. And now Stella is obsessed with animal poo too. I can tell you. She always telling me about kangaroo poo. It's been made to make environmentally friendly paper, but that's still a poo fact. Still like an animal poo fact. I can't tell you. Stella's got problems about that she need to face. But I always think to myself, at least she's not obsessed with cat poo yet. But it's only a matter of time. I can tell you. I can tell you these things because I can sense it about her. But even Stella's, she's still traumatized, mate, heavily traumatized from an incident in the park. She told me about that. She's seen like a giant catfish that jump at and eat a puppy. I said, mate, I don't know about that. Catfish don't eat puppies, but Stella, she swears that that's true. But I don't know about that, Stella. I said that. What is that thing there, mate? Look at that. Ocean debris, mate. I can see that. That's not good for environment, mate. That's not good for little baby sea turtles. And even mother sea turtle not like that. Even a shark and whale not like these things. Eat them. A shark and whale, I can tell you. Top of the food chain, mate. So once that, like that catfish that Stella keep talking about. She got a nightmares about that eating a puppy, mate. I can tell you. But you need to get over these things. I can tell you that. Look at that. That has been at sea for a long time, mate. But this guy found that. Yes. Put that in the bag, right? I can tell you, he's already going to do that. Because that's what the wildfires do. I tell Stella that. I tell you. They not need to worry about the giant catfish eating puppies, mate. That's not natural. That's not unnatural. But this is natural, mate. The wildfire is a symbol. It's a natural. I tell Stella that. She believe me too. She believe these things about I like to tell her. The Sufa, she got many nightmares and traumatized family issues. I can tell you, aunties that die standing up is not natural.